Today we are going to be talking about, and I'm going to get the exact thing, discovering emotional freedom through EFT fundamentals. What I want to do is I want to take you through a tapping routine, take you through some tapping work that you can do for yourself. And I wanted to explain to you and share with you why you want to do this work on yourself. Why do you want to heal your own triggers, heal your own thoughts and emotions, heal your own memories, heal the stuff that triggers in your body. So let's go on a very, very quick science path for just a few seconds. What's happening in your brain is everything that bothers you today. And when I talk about bother you, does anyone else feel that little buzz in their energy circuitry? Something happens, someone says something, the boss says, hey, can you come into my office? You get a phone call from someone, you think, oh, I don't really want to pick that up. Maybe it's an ex-partner, maybe it's just someone you're in conflict with. All of those little bzz, bzz, bzz in your energy circuitry, and I know we all feel them, that is your fight or flight response in your brain activating. It's the stress response, the fight or flight response. Its job is to flood your body with all these hormones to get you to move. It's the whole idea is to move. Get out of danger. Perfect system when things wanted to eat us, have us for breakfast. We walked out of our cave and stuff was happening and other animals there, all that sort of stuff. It's right back that. It's one of the oldest systems in the human body, regardless of our evolution. So when you feel that little bzz in your energy circuitry, what is happening is your brain is feeling or sensing something in this present moment feels unsure or unsafe. Now, what it does is it goes back and it references things in your past. It's instant, boom, 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 seconds, takes milliseconds for your brain to do this, to find similar experiences from your past that felt the same way. And it brings this early warning system in, which is your fight or flight, danger, danger, and it floods your body. Now, when we are in a chronic state of that level of stress and those hormones and those chemicals are all going through our body, it's so bad for our body. It's bad for the cells. It's bad for your digestion. It's bad for your overall health. It's where dis-ease comes from, is a lot of that sort of stuff. So the more you can heal that, not only are you helping your human body, but your day-to-day experience of life is so much calmer. You don't find yourself dragged into the drama that other people have got going on because they just don't align with you in that drama anymore. You find that your body is calmer. Losing weight is easier. Stopping the addictions is so much easier. Numbing out on the TV doesn't seem to happen so much. All the stuff that we do to numb out and to not want to feel tends to slide away because we've got our self to a state where our bodies are a lot calmer. So this is why you want to go and do this healing work yourself. It's just the overall health and well-being for you, the overall enjoyment of your day, the overall fun and excitement that you can experience versus perhaps what your normal day-to-day thinking and stress and anxiety is so much different. So that's why you want to go and do it. The overall impacts and the overall long-term health benefits are there. It's science, it's scientific. There's been so many studies done on this. You can research a whole bunch of studies. We have a whole bunch of studies and things that we share on this page, but you want to do it for the long-term benefits for you. Now let's go through some stuff with some self-healing. The easiest way to explain, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the tapping points. Okay, so here is this side of the hand. Some people know it as the karate chop. We call it the side of the hand point. And then we're going to move to the next point, and it's up on the crown of the head, right up on the top. And then the next point's here, where the hair starts on the eyebrow, not in the middle on the third eye, but just where the hair starts. That's the eyebrow point. And then the other one is here, not up on the crown or in the temple, but here. Think of the bony bits. Think of some of your bony bits. Just side of the eye. And then underneath here, I've got glasses, I'm going to lift them here on the bony bit again. And the reason we go for the bony bits is when the meridians are sitting under our skin, this energy circuitry in our body sits under our skin, it's easier to access them when we're doing sort of bits that have got more bone in them. Under the nose, be careful if you've got nails. You can do this if you need to. Many of our students do this because of the nails part of it. Here, crease of the chin, not down on the chin, in here in the crease. The next spot's the collarbone, so it's sort of in a little bit, down a little bit, and in the little spot in here. My personal favorite is to do it this way. I just find that it's sort of, I have 2 meridians, and so do you, running down the side of the body. If I do this, it captures it here. I don't have to worry about what point I'm on, and have I got it exactly, because it's kind of in here. I said the bone's here, it's just off to the side. You can see me looking down to see where it is on my body. But I just find this. All of my clients get this. It's super, super easy. Hide it inside a shirt. Looks like you're kind of tapping the music. No, when you slow the pace down, no one's really noticing. You can get away with that really, really easy. That seems to be a real go-to. I know lots of people do it instinctively because it's so easy to do. Just here. The last point is under the arm. So girls, where our bra, kind of at the top of our bra is. Gentlemen, it's a couple of inches just below your armpit, and that's the under the arm point. Now, they're the really, really simple points that you can use. If something triggers you, your boss sort of says, oh, hey, can you come in and see me? You get that little in your body. You can do a number of things. You can hear, just breathe. And I just say to myself, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Or I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Another one is, I am safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. And just tap here. If you wanted to on the way to his office, you certainly could. Just being called into the office, or just run through the thoughts in your head. What are the thoughts? What's coming up for you? And just run through those thoughts, and you can tap through all the points. Quick round of tapping. As he says, can I see you in the office? And just run through a quick bunch of tapping. I said, oh, for me, it's here. You could use this side of the hand point if you wanted to. You can certainly tap here. Maybe have it down in your lap during the meeting. It's quite easy, particularly if you can't see. If you're on the other side of the desk, there's no reason why you can't be doing this while no one's seeing. The other points are on the sides of the fingernail. A bit hard to demonstrate. The sides of the fingernail, not on the thing, not on the nail bed, but on the side. On the side. These are tapping points on the side. So there's no reason why you can't tap on those, particularly said under the desk. I find myself, I tend to do this a bit, and I tend to have the fingers crossed over because it's catching those bits on the side of the hand. Super, super, super easy in the moment stuff that you can use when you're triggered in a moment or you're activated in a moment. I said something happens in the office, something happens with the kids, partner, whatever, parents, doesn't matter who it is, siblings, these points. So they're your super, super easies on the side of the finger here. On the side of the finger here. You can do it with the thumb, it doesn't matter. But there's some other points that you can do. So if you're triggered and activated during your day, go to those things. Go and help your body to process this, to help move it through the body. It travels on, there've been all sorts of study done recently that it travels through the fascia under the skin and all the rest of it. So do this to help your own self. Now, if you want to do some work afterwards, you absolutely can. If you got home that night and went, you know what, that was really, really harrowing. That was really, really bad. I really would like to stop feeling this. When that person says pop into the office or that phone rings or that text message comes up, I would love to stop feeling that. So what you can do is you can get out your journal and you can write what it is. When my boss says come into the office, I find myself activated. So what you would do is, even though when my boss calls me into the office and I find myself triggered, the intensity is about a 10. Deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm very triggered when my boss calls me into his office and I just feel this horrible response in my body. Deeply and completely accept myself. Even though when my boss calls me into the office, maybe I feel like a scolded child. I hate the feeling that I get. I deeply and completely accept myself. Now you're just going to be able to tap through the points. That feeling when he calls me into the office. That activation in my body when he calls me into the office. I hate when he calls me into the office. I get this rush through my body. And I would much rather it stop. This feeling in my body, you can make it really simple like this feeling in my body when I get called into the office, this feeling in my body, just focusing on what happened, feeling in my body, that fear response in my body, that sensation I don't like, all those feelings, all the sensations running through my body. I really would like to release them so it doesn't happen again. Now, that's a super, super, super quick routine that you can do. If you want to do it in the moment, you can do that. Perhaps maybe you want to do it at a later time, which is easy to do as well. Either way, the trick is, and what I'm trying to get you to do is process what happens in your body, process what happens in your life. If things do trigger you and things do activate you, actually do something with them. Don't just bury them. Don't just hide them in your body and or stuff them down with food or go and do, binge out on Netflix or whatever you use to take yourself away from that. Don't do that. Do the work on it. Sure, go and do your Netflix and your binging and whatever you want to do in the meantime. But the more work you do for you, on your body, the better off it will be, because your body's just going to be healthier. Your body's going to be better. Your body's going to be able to move through all of this. Now, if this is stuff you'd love to do, if you would love to work with clients just like I do, if you would love the opportunity to help your clients, and while you're helping yourself, help some clients get through stuff that they've got going on by using tapping. Any questions, pop them in the chat, pop them in the group, and we will love to share more with you. I'm going to press all the buttons. I'm going to wish you much love and have the most wonderful, wonderful day.